Hello there, welcome to the Media Suite demonstration guide. This guide we're going to give you a demonstration how you can use Adobe Audition when you've recorded an audio file, whether it be on a podcast PC or using the video recording and taking the audio file out of it, but how you can use the software in Adobe Audition to remove background noise and clean up the audio track. It's especially useful at times in the afternoon, certainly in Newton, in the Media Suite in the business school, when it's quite busy and there is traffic noise. Using Adobe Audition, we can remove quite a lot of this background noise and clear the actual recorded track out. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to assume we've made a recording. I've made one on the Audio Record PC using Colourful Audio Recorder, as demonstrated in previous guides. Then what we'll do is I'll just play you this file now, and just so you can hear the background sound. Good morning. There we go, we close that. You heard the background sound that actually came through there. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this file, we're going to take it over into Adobe Audition, and we're actually going to clean this file up. So, first thing we need to do is launch Adobe Audition. It's the AU icon on the desktop. Okay, it brings Adobe Audition up. Then we need to import our file. So it's File and Import File. And we look for the file that we've recorded. I've renamed them for the purposes of this test. It does make finding your audio files a lot easier. As you can see, there's a lot that are recorded in for Colourful Audio, which are recorded in sort of date and time formats. So if you do record something, change the file name after. I'm going to open this file up. Click Open. This brings this file. You see it now appears in the timeline. Now what we need to do, we can use the playhead here, or we can press spacebar to play the audio file. So what I'll do there as a demonstration. There we go, and again you can hear that buzz in the background. What we're going to do now is going to move the playhead to what looks like a quiet area on the recording. We'll zoom in on the timeline to make highlighting this area easier. There we go, we've now got an area of silence. What I shall do now is move the playhead back a little. There we go, we've got an area of silence there. And all I'll do is hold my left mouse button down and drag to the right, selecting this portion. And I'll move up to where the peaks start to rise again, or just before. And then let go of the mouse. That leaves the area selected in white. Now we need to tell Audition that this is the portion of the track that is our natural silence. And we want it to analyze any audio that is going on in the background. We're going to Effects, down to Noise Reduction and Restoration, and we want to capture a noise print. This is the process of Audition capturing our silence and picking out any background noise. It'll give us a message saying it's capturing the area we've selected. We click OK, and that's captured a noise print of this area. Then, to select the whole file to apply noise cleaning to, we press Ctrl A. Zoom out on the timeline if we're happier. You can see all your file. Okay, we zoom down. We go back into Effects once again, down to Noise Reduction and Restoration. And now we go to Noise Reduction Process. If we look here at the top of the box, it's telling us that it's going to use noise print from the currently set noise print. That was the one that we actually set from that defining our silence within the track. We can change it and we can use different ones. We can review how it sounds to us, so we can play this back. And what you'll notice from here is that although we do sometimes pick up a little bit of that background sound once I start to speak, but in the portions of silence, the background noise is removed completely. Obviously, the more talking that you do and the more flow that your piece of audio has, the actual background noise will be less noticeable in the speak. It's more so when you speak in quite short bursts that it almost sounds, due to the nature of the background noise, like a bit of a spring. But what we can see here, as we've done, is we've removed the background noise from portions of silence, which has significantly cleaned up the audio substantially. We can use the noise reduction sliders and the noise reduction decibels percentage to actually test this a little bit more and actually fine tune it. But most of the time, Audition will do a very good job. We simply click apply, and that will apply that to our whole piece of audio that we've selected. Now, if I play the track, you'll hear the audio without the noise in the background. And there you go. The background noise is removed from the portions of silence. Next thing we need to do is we go to File, and we must save our output file. We click Save As. That is defaulting to the location where we got it from, which is our MP3 store. We need to choose the file name. Here it is best to choose something to say that we've actually cleaned the file up, or that makes sense to us. So we'll call it same file name but with cleaned at the end. We don't need to change any of the other settings at all. And finally, we click OK. It's now going to tell us that it's converting it to MP3, which is in essential a lossy format, a compressed format. So you can also make a backup of the WAV that Adobe Audition converts the file into. But for this instance, we're quite happy with the MP3, so we click Yes, and that saves the file. From here we can now close Adobe Audition, and we see our file appears back in our browser. We double click this file, we'll now hear the fact that it's completely cleaned of the background noise in the portions of silence, and it's significantly reduced when I'm actually speaking. There we go. That's how you remove background noise on an audio recording in Adobe Audition for use in the media suites. Thank you very much, and goodbye.